Okay, fam. Well, I found out that I was trying to figure out why my camera be looking crazy, and I had to do a real deep cleaning on my screens because it was looking like fuzzy. But there's a couple of skits that we're gonna review. One of the ones is with Momo and D. When D tells Momo, she really needs to step up with that attitude and that head rolling and then that slapping under her hip and stuff. He was like, when we go and we be at meetings or business meetings and stuff, you can't be doing that, Momo. And he didn't say it in no nasty way to her. He said it in a playful way, and she told him the same thing. She said, well, you want to be a businessman with Westside Music Studios, you need to start dressing the part too. What happened to them suits you bought? I haven't seen you wear not one of them suits you bought. And so he was like, well, when you could stop wearing them flats all over the place, you could, I'll start wearing my suits and stuff. And she's like, and what about your hair? He was like, oh, what you mean, cutting my dreads and stuff? She was like, I'm just saying, it's all about, being that part, like you said. So, so he was like, yeah, you know what? We could do this together. So that was so cute because it wasn't like he said it in a nasty manner to her. He didn't. He said it in a very respectful manner. And then we saw a skit where Brooke found out that Isaiah is sitting over there smoking trees and drinking. Well, we knew that was going to be happening, okay? And she told me, oh, yeah, now you're not going to college. And I guarantee them twins started you with that mess. I guarantee you, but now you just going to let your life go away. But it's time for you to just say, you know what, Isaiah? It was nice dating with you. It was nice being around you. But I think I need to actually pick me a better source of people to be around. Because I'm not going to mess up my life before I go to school. I'm not doing it. Okay? It's just not happening. So I think Brooke really needs to find her a better set of people to be around. Then we saw Mike sitting there nervous because he's scared that Lisa going to tell Dom who she did the infidelity with. And so he was sitting there telling Dom, like, oh, you need to be out them people's business. Dom said, that's my friend. I'm going to be in her business. Yes, I'm going to be in her business. And you should be in her business. You should be in Darren's business too, because whatever affects Darren also affects your money. It affects the money. Since you so hell-bent about money, it affects the money. So you should be wanting to make sure that whatever you could do to help their situation, you do it to help their situation. And so that's what So that's when Mike's sitting there. He all nervous because he know sooner or later Lisa about to tell Dom. But Dom sitting there, no, don't tell me nothing else. Don't tell me. Watch when Lisa tell Dom exactly who it is. She ain't gonna say don't tell me nothing else. She gonna kill Mike. She gonna beat the shit out of Mike. Because it wasn't only but Sonny you was messing around with on her. You sitting here messing around with a married fucking woman. So I can't wait for that to come out. I truly cannot wait for that to come out. Because that's going to be off the chain. Then I saw a skit where we all know Chase went to LA. So Candace called Chase to see if he was going to answer the phone. You a married woman. Why you listening to single people? Why you playing single games? You a married woman, Candace. Stop listening to Rhonda. She ain't got no husband. She's trying to get her a man. She don't even got no real man. But you sitting there trying to listen to Rhonda for what? For what? One thing I do want to, I just want to gripe about is the people down here in the South. I'm sorry. I gotta say this. Half of y'all don't want to fucking work. Y'all are lazy. Half of y'all are fucking lazy. Y'all make excuses of fucking wanting to work. This is why people up north, when they come down here, they exceed. And let me put it like, they excel. Because we got a different work ethics that we have from up north compared to down here in the South. I'm just like, y'all make excuses. Oh, well, Atlanta traffic, that's why I'm late. I don't give a fuck if you Atlanta traffic. Atlanta traffic. Get your ass up early. Oh, because we both know about Atlanta traffic. So I'm going to use my extra personal time to get up early. If you want a fucking job, yeah. Yeah, if you want a fucking job, yes, that's what you're gonna do. But it's just so crazy because I'm like, where's your work ethics? But then you get mad if you get fired. You literally will get mad if you get fired because you want to sit there and you have no work ethics. That's like with that skit with Charlotte, and when she fired that guy, and he told my son, "Well, you know about landing traffic." She said, "Well, I get here on time. I get here on time because I get up early. Oh, I gotta be at work at 7:00. I'm getting up and I'm gonna be out that house by 5. About 5, because I know I'm gonna sit in traffic for almost 2 hours. So I'm gonna be out that house by 5, and if the late's 5:05. But I'm about to be out that fucking house. If I get there early, I'm gonna go sit and sleep in my car for the next 30 minutes. That's what I'm gonna do. But we gotta do better than this. And I'm not just talking about it's just black people. No, it's everybody down here. Oh my God. Oh my God. It just seemed like shit, y'all got rid of the immigrants and told my son y'all wanted they was taking the jobs and y'all wanted the jobs. But y'all don't fucking want to work. At least the immigrants wanted to do some shit. Y'all don't want to do shit. So that was just my opinion. Well, thank you guys for tuning in to the Talk of the Table. Let's chat. Continue to like, share, subscribe, and continue to leave your comments. I am Tasha, and we're going to keep this moving.